Hey everybody, I'm coming to you live from the Wild Rivers Film Festival Awards ceremony. I'm standing here with Executive Director of the Film Festival, Dan Springen.
Hi.
Dan, tell me about your journey. Like, typically, like, you're only here for a short time, but you keep coming
Staying
longer times.
Oh, yeah.
And you started with a film workshop, and it's just, you're almost a person who exists in Brookings now.
Well, so the running joke, like the festival's been going on for 3 years, as you know. You were here there
All the
for
years.
it. Yeah, all of it. So year one, I was here for 14 days. Then year two, I was here for 24 days. This year, I've been here over 90 days. So the running joke is by 2027, I'll have a house and a dog. So that, thank you very much.
I agree. I actually agree.
So I just love Brookings so much, and instead of going home and doing the work that I needed to do for the workshop and do the editing and also to get everything ready to go for the film festival, I decided to stay. Instead of flying home for a month, I stayed here.
Absolutely.
Made perfect sense. Weather was beautiful. The
Yes.
people are beautiful. I got to
Yes.
play music with a bunch of great musicians in town. I mean, there's nothing. Wait. Double entendre. There's nothing not to love about Brookings. Did I say that right?
What's not to love about Brookings, Dan
See,
Springen?
that's why she does the interviews. Yeah.
So with that being said, I feel like next year we have so many things that we've got all these great production notes, and what do you feel? You've been running the Orlando Film Festival for
18 years. Yeah.
How do you think we're doing year 3 with Wild River?
We're doing great. I love this team. I think this team is as strong as my team in Orlando, and I mean that because I have some younger folks working in the positions that you guys are working in. But to have your years of experience and like your years of festival experience doing Bigfoot and all and the Pirates, having people who understand when it's go time, that's important.
Live shows are the best, right?
Yeah. When the curtain goes up, you're on.
Yep.
And that's what we do. And this whole team from Matt, Kathy, Aiden, you, Kenny, Ozzy, and everything that you did stepping up and all the great volunteers that you were able to put together made it run seamlessly this year. And it was a lot of fun.
How about those youth workshop kids, though?
Crazy. Oh, my gosh.
Can you believe they showed up and stayed in one place for almost 3 days in a row?
Yeah.
And we're doing the job?
Right. No, they did great.
Insane.
Yeah,
They're
all the kids were
amazing.
awesome, and they were great in the workshop too. I mean, to be able to teach them how to be filmmakers. Some of them will take other life paths, but like Sue was saying today, they probably wouldn't have gotten that opportunity here in Brookings if the Wild Rivers Film Festival hadn't put together what it did. And now we have that for the kids here. Now they know that there's jobs in the industry that pay quite a bit of money.
And you and I both know.
Quite a bit.
The filmmakers come here.
Yep.
They want to make films in Brookings.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the temperature, the climate?
Oh, you know how I
the
feel. It's beautiful.
Well, the
I've told
filmmaking climate was where I was going with that, Dan, but we all know Brookings is
Brookings
beautiful
is
and
beautiful.
moderate.
Yeah. Well, so
I like where you went with that, though.
I have told this story a bunch of times, but for those of you watching this who haven't heard it, I've said it so many times. In Brookings, I could just turn a camera on, spin it on the tripod, and it's going to stop someplace looking at something beautiful. And something that isn't everywhere else in the world. It's untapped potential. I think Eric said, we have untapped potential here. Now we need the infrastructure. The infrastructure is it's like the last element that we really need.
And I'll talk about this
And the
with
kids are
Sue.
part of the infrastructure.
Because, we both know when we're getting volunteers and we're working with our community, some of our volunteers and nonprofit leaders we're aging out of the game.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do the things that I do for the community forever.
No,
and it's
that's right.
really important that
Pass
we
that on.
build that infrastructure from within and get these youth involved. And that's one of the most magical things about the Wild Rivers Film Festival is it's such a strong focus on our youth and developing this filmmaking culture here and developing the climate where you can come in and you might be able to hire a gaffer or a grip or
That's right.
anybody here because
Sound mixer,
we're
anything, yeah.
training
We
them
are training them.
here. And it's been magical. And I want to say a sincere thank you to you because you've inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny that I was involved in movies before we met.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we're going to do a lot of things together.
We are.
This team is phenomenal. I think we'll build films and especially build this festival and giving them the infrastructure to jump off of.
Yeah.
So we talked about the foundation founder sponsorship. Can you put that into words for me that I understand?
I'll see if I can do the pack. I mean, you get so much, it might be a little difficult. But
Yeah.
So if you become a founding circle member,
Okay.
it's $1,000 or more.
A year.
At least a year.
Okay.
And you commit to being a founding member. You get, okay, so 4 passes to the festival, VIP passes, right? So you go to every.
$600.
That's $600, right? And
Done.
then you get your name up on bricks. You've all seen this out there in different ways, but your name goes on a brick, and it's a permanent piece of the structure of the festival. You get advanced seating. So when we have long
Gorgeous.
lines, you know,
I know.
the founding members get advanced seating. They can go into the theater and
Sit
get
down,
a seat
get their
before everybody
popcorn.
else. That's right.
Yep.
And there's a lot more, but you know, I mean, really, it would be Bev J or Sue Wright can give you the full rundown.
Fantastic.
Because there's a lot of stuff. You know,
And we always say this when we're building other festivals, right? It's like, it's 1 penny or dollar at a time.
Yeah.
And if all of us pitch in what we can,
Right.
we can build a
Right.
legacy here
That's
together
correct.
with
That's
the
correct.
Wild Rivers Film Festival.
Yeah.
And I think we're really starting to do that.
Yeah. And one thing I will say is, I know in every community there are angels, right?
Yes.
So, and you guys know who you are. You're the ones with the income to be able to put a little bit into a 501c3, and it's not like you're giving away your your kids' lunch money. You know, maybe you're
100%.
retired. Maybe you're retired as a doctor or an engineer or something like that. And $1,000, what $1,000 does for this festival, that's just sitting, you know, in an account somewhere. You can do a lot for your community by pitching in.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Starting a legacy, one foundational brick at a time. Mr. Dan Springen, thank you so much for being here. We love you.
Love you guys too.